happens to me, do you not know what will not happen? The devil will not start giving me tricks on how to make the person frustrated too. Like, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're just seeing my face for the first time, you're welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for the love. I love you. And if you are just seeing me for the first time, please don't let me beg you before you subscribe, like, share, and make sure you watch to the end, because today is filled with so many lessons that you are going to learn from. So before we go into today's talk, I would like you to know that we all are able to change if we are ready to change. Nobody is going to force you to change. Nobody is going to preach to you to change. It is in your own hands to change. So today we'll be talking about anger. Anger. I don't know. You know, I see the way some people try as much as possible to just keep grudges. Some people's hearts very strong like stone. It's like before you can penetrate into the as if you have to break walls, break walls, break walls, break walls. One thing I want you to know is that the Bible did not condemn anger. The Bible never condemned it. The Bible says, be angry, do not sin, and let not the sun go down on your anger. Which means you can get angry because yes, you are human. You have feelings. You're not a tree. You're not a stone. You can get angry, but do not let that anger make you sin. Just the way anger made Moses sin. Because of his temper, he did not get to the promised land because he disobeyed God. Now, I am not saying that when somebody offends you, you shouldn't get angry. Of course not. I am human. I get angry too. I am not a demigod that because I'm saying this now, this person is claiming. I am not perfect. Nobody is perfect. I am not a demigod that don't get angry. I also get angry. But how do we manage that anger? Some people can go on like a year. Some people even tell you the only person that can settle this score is when Jesus comes. Really? And you can sleep. Ha! I sometimes when I get angry, I feel like I should have this kind of mind that me too. Before I will forgive you, you must come and apologize. But I find it difficult to do. I find it difficult to get angry, and I am not the only one in this show. I know of some people too that cannot do it, and I still know of some people that when you beg them, you apologize, you preach, there is nothing you can do. What is inside their mind is what they are still going to do. Now, if somebody offends you, because it is natural, they say to err is human, to forgive is divine. It is natural that somebody will offend you. It is natural that you will get angry. It is natural that they will hurt you. It is natural that they will cheat you. It is human that they will molest you. It is human that they will do things that you feel disappointed. One thing I would say we should try to do is try and talk about it. Now, either you talk about it with the person or you just talk to somebody so that the burden will be lessened in your heart, or you forget it if you cannot talk about it. Now, when I mean you forget it is something happened to me some years back. Then I was 7. Myself and my roommates, we were 5 in a room. Then we were very close. We were very close. We were like sisters. So I thought to myself anyway. But if you ask them now, I don't know how they see me. But to me, I saw them like sisters. I saw them like we were very close. So I had a nose challenge then. I went to the hospital. They said that I was going to have a surgery. Okay, I came back home. I told them that here is what they said, that I was going to have a nose surgery and it is going to be a major surgery. I'll be spending a week in the hospital and I needed a blood donor so that in case anything happens, you know, these doctor things now. So the advice that I I take it to the CDS then, that in case if there is anyone that is willing to donate. So I said, okay, one of us was one of our ESCOs. So she helped me to announce it during our CDS meeting. So on the day of the surgery, I was to go on Monday. The surgery was on Tuesday. So I went on Monday afternoon with my sister. Thank God she came. I went on Monday afternoon with my sister to the hospital to run the normal routine checks before the major surgery. They called me on Tuesday. In fact, in the morning before I left for the theater, they called, they sent me messages of good luck and all that. So on Wednesday, my sister was like, your roommate, how come they did not bother to come? I was like, they will still come. So on Wednesday, my sister was going out of the hospital. She saw one of our neighbors outside. That lady now asked her, Aisha, what are you doing here? You that you just came to KB. Who do you know in the hospital that you have come to check? She now said, her sister is in the hospital. Your sister. Okay, let us go. So she came with her to my ward. She was not like, you are in the hospital and nobody in the compound knows. Your roommate did not do as if anything happened to one of them. They're just living their lives like normal. So she went back to the lodge. She called the whole she called the whole of our compound core members and every other person. She now accused my roommate of being hateful, like they were not nice, they are this, your roommate is there, and you never bother to tell any one of us, and you are here, you did not even go there to see her. So to I think maybe to cover up the act, they told her that I am very uptight, I don't tell them anything, I am not the kind of person that used to share a burden, I don't. So when she came back to the hospital to relate it to me, I was like, even right from the first day before I even registered in this hospital, I had told them. So I felt that maybe to cover up everything, they had to say something like that. So they came with all my neighbors on Thursday. I was supposed to go home on Friday. They came in the afternoon to see me. They brought toiletries. Now, what I want to bring out of this story is, when I gave my life to Christ, you see, what they did actually pained me, because I knew that if any of them were in my shoes, I would have taken it upon myself like a relative. I know the kind of person that I am. I know the way I can carry people's burden, like, I don't know if you get. So the way they behave, I felt like, I prayed they will not be in my shoe, but if they were in my shoe, I would have done even their sister or any of their relative cannot do for them. So it pained me, and I could not say it out, because if I am close to you and you do something that is painful to me, I don't know how to relate it to you. I'd rather keep quiet and life goes on. So when I gave my life to Christ at that period, 2 of them had left. It was remaining just one. During that hospital period, our 5th person traveled for a master's exam or so. She was not around. So we were just 4. So the 3rd person that was around then, we've become much more closer than the way we were before. So that day I was reading a portion of the Bible, I think Matthew, and it talked about forgiveness. And immediately I started reading it. I read it up to 5 times. As I was reading it, that incident kept coming to my mind, like, tell them, talk about it, tell them. I actually tried to talk about it, but I didn't want her to feel uncomfortable around me. I don't want her to feel she had done something to me before that I was angry about. So instead of talking about it, and I gave myself the option of letting it go. And today we are good friends. Like, we are good. We celebrate one another. Now, I am not saying this because I am still angry. I am saying this to tell you that you can talk about it. If you cannot talk about it with them, talk about it with somebody else that you know can help you lighten up the burden. Talk about it, and or you let it go. With that, you have freed yourself from frustration. If I am angry with somebody, I cannot sleep. I will be restless. I will be frustrated. It will be like you've taken my peace from me. Even if I am angry with my husband and I'm seeing him sleeping beside me, I don't know. I will be angry more. I will be frustrated. Like I am, like I am hungry and you are sleeping. Really? I don't know if it happens to you, but it happens to me. Do you not know what will not happen? The devil will not start giving me tricks on how to make the person frustrated too. like, like this person is sleeping. Why you are hungry? Why don't you just slap this person and let this person wake up from sleep? You know, when you're when you're trying to sleep and sleep is not coming, you now start casting and binding. I cast and bind you, every evil spirit, every bad tormentor in my life. I cast and bind you. The only thing that I know I can do to relieve you is to talk about it. See, babe, stand up. I don't like this thing that you have done. It will also tell me the way I reacted, or because I can be stubborn, I can be troublesome, I can be anything, but I am still a good person. So I would talk about it, and that is all. I don't know if it happens to you, but this is something that I sometimes I cry because somebody is angry with me, or I am angry with somebody. I cry. I don't know. I don't know. But if this thing is coming to you, maybe you have somebody in your heart, or one thing you should know is you are jailing somebody in your heart. You are not free yourself. You are not free. You're also frustrated because whenever you see the person, you remember what the person has done to you. And whenever you see the person laugh or smile, you are angry more. Which means you are in jail. He is also in the jail of your heart. You two, you are in the same prison with the same person. So why not just let it go? There are some blessings that will not come to you when your heart is caged. There are some blessings that even the person you have jailed is supposed to help you with, things that the person is supposed to bring to you, but you are too angry to receive it. Let me cite this example now. There was this brother that offended his sister. So he knew that he had wronged her, so he apologized. But this sister was too angry, maybe because of what he did. She was too angry and uptight to even look at him, not knowing that this brother had been saving up money to help in her business. Now, how can I give you money when you are not talking to me? How can I help you with what I have when you have insisted that you will never be my friend again? See, there are so many advantages to a free heart, and so many disadvantages to an uptight heart. Now, there are some people that even at home with their spouse, they can do weeks without talking to one another. Really, you share the same bed, you live under the same roof, you eat inside the same pot, and you don't talk to one another. How do you do it? Now, before you know, the devil will start to plant seeds inside your heart, seed of hatred. Before you know, you start saying, where did the love go? That first love that you saw in your partner, that thing that made you love your partner, where did it go? How did it go? I listened to one of Joyce Meyer's talk show where she was talking about conflict in marriage. And she said one of the ways that has helped her far in her marriage was the fact that she knew that her husband was human. She knew herself that she herself can offend him. So before before her husband would offend her, she had already forgiven him. Since I forgave you before you offend me, there is actually no need to get angry, because I know that you will definitely offend me. So one thing that I would advise is that we should stop this overrated expectations from people. You feel this person is my friend, and then you put so much expectation. She cannot offend you. The day that she will offend you, what will you do? Let's stop this over expectation. This person you are putting your mind and your soul on is also human. I am human, you are human, that person is human. They will definitely offend you. Once we stop these overly expectations, we will discover that we will stop being disappointed. It is when you have put your whole life on somebody that the person disappoints you, and you find it very hard to forgive. Thereby, you lose your peace of mind. You lose your freedom. You lose so many blessings. Yoruba will say that ẹni tó ṣe nǹkan tó dùn yàn lénìí lè padà ṣe nǹkan tó máa dùn mọ́yàn nínú lọ́la. That means that somebody that has offended you today, that has made you sad today, can also come around tomorrow and make you happy. Now, but you have already lost it because you feel, how can this person do this to me? Know that we are human and we are not gods. We will offend you. When we offend you, please forgive us. Please forgive us. I remember when I was younger, I don't know, maybe that's where I actually grew this soft art of forgiveness and this thing. Once my mom reprimands us for doing something, she will beat us. So after beating us, I will allow her to calm down. Then I will go back. I will kneel down in front of her and tell her I am sorry. Up to today, my mommy cannot tell me now, or my father cannot say I have ever seen Blessing get angry. But I used to get angry very well, but they will never see it. Maybe because I have mastered the habit of not showing my pain or so. Or maybe because I find it difficult to keep people in my heart. I get angry. In fact, if you want to know where I used to get angry, ask my husband. I used to get angry with him every now and then, because I feel if I'm not angry with you and I don't tell you what I feel now, you will do it again tomorrow and we still have forever to go. Communication is key in every relationship: father-daughter relationship, friend relationship, cousin, nephew, sister's relationship. Communication is key. If we can communicate our hearts out, we find out that we find it hard to get angry, because sometimes the person you're even angry with does not even know that you're angry with them, because they don't see it as what they don't see what they did as big deal. You're the one counting it. But if we communicate these things out, we would know, the other person will know where he or she is wrong. You too, you will know, okay, I did this too, which actually is wrong, and you will apologize with all of that, and all of us will have peace of mind. Every other person will have peace of mind. So today, here comes the end of today's talk. I hope you did not just enjoy it. I hope you learned from it. And please, if you learn, or if there is something that you would like to pen down, you would like to ask, please let me see it in the comment section. I promise you I will answer you. Bye.